I just
Yeah,
drove back.
good shot. Good shit, good shit. That was a big one right there.
Welcome back, everybody. I've just joined the server, and as you can see, I'm looking at the scoreboard to see who's doing what and where. And you can see what's going on. So, as I'm taking a puff of me vape, I thought, well, I'll have a look at the map then. I'm pretty sure that guy's probably on Tower 1. There we go, to check the kill feed. Ooh, fucking hell. So, yeah, I'm pretty certain he's going to be on the tower. But I'll double check. And he is. Well, he's certainly in that area. I'm going to go and kill Loopy Chef. That's the first thing I'm going to do. And I'm going to go in this way to get an angle. I checked the player list, so I know Tash is on, and he's probably camping somewhere. But I eventually sort of picked my way around. And you can see that I'm quite eager to get this done. Because you can hear the cicadas in the background. I haven't done any of my settings. And there he is, look. And he's run off into the churchyard. And I hit a rock on the way here, which is why I'm grunting. And that couple of seconds makes me think, oh shit, I'm going to miss my opportunity. But I don't, as you'll see. Now, I've got nothing to rest on. The Mk11 mod.0 isn't super heavy, but can't quite get it. I might have landed one hit on him there. And I'm thinking I've lost it. But I didn't. And that's what I came there to do. So, yeah, I packed up and I've come down here and I'm going to show you the spot, or two spots that I use in this map. I'm leaving this on the road because that guy drives hatchbacks quite quickly. So I'm hoping, well, the idea is obviously that he comes barreling along the road over the bridge and either smacks into that hatch or goes off the bridge. But anyway, that's what I left it there for. Not ideal, probably a little bit too close to where I am. But anyway, so this is the spot I'm going to use. And as you see, I'm literally just double saying. So the first thing I did is come on, kill Loopy Chef, and then I've come to the spot that I'm intending to use for this map. But I've got the grunting, which as you can hear is upsetting me. So this spot basically gives me a field of view that includes towers 1, 2 and 4. I have to move around a little bit, shuffle. Fucking hell, how the fuck are they missing? Because I'm aiming a bit high. So yeah, I need to work out my aim. I have ranged all the towers, but again, it can always be slightly out. And there's always a little bit of variation. But anyway, this is fairly reasonable shooting, I'd say. Fairly good shooting. That's another hit on Loopy. And that's who I thought it was. It might not have been Loopy, but look at this. That looked like I fucking hit him 3 times. So yeah, as you can tell, I thought that was a bit spooky. But it might have been someone else. It might have been clean that I'd hit. But there we go. There's another fucking nice headshot. Now I'm going to turn the volume up for the next section so you can just listen to what's going on. This Loopy spotted me. Now he's going to go up onto the... He's going to do from the corner. Now, as you can see, I can't really see anyone. I'm checking with JSRS, thinking, well, could it be Tower 4? But, you know, they just cannot see me. There's no way someone in Tower 4 could be shooting at me. But I can't see anyone over there. And, you know, this is quite a powerful optic. I'd be surprised if they've got anything as powerful on their MGs. But, as you can see, I've taken damage. And this sort of fucks me up a little bit, obviously, because I can't really hold a decent aim. And I'm thinking, well, you know, maybe the guy is sort of glitching the corners or something. But I'm going to let you watch the rest of this without me talking, and then if you want to look at it again at the end, we'll go through it and see what we think. As you can imagine, that was quite irritating. And it meant I had to change positions. But that's not a problem because, you know, I'm quite versatile. I've got a few positions. So this is another good spot. And as you can see,
Careful, Dolo.
with the kills, and you will see, it is a good little spot. You'll work out where it is, so you'll be able to use it if you want. It's a DMR spot. And as you can tell, you know, it's an extreme range DMR spot because basically a lot of kills are going to be at around 800 meters, which is really pushing the limit of the Mk11 mod.0. I mean, it will kill people out to 950, it will kill people out to 1000, but you probably have to hit them about 4 or 5 times, whereas out to 800 you can one shot them in the head, or two shot them if you hit them in the body.
First yelled that I was above, and then I got shot at. That's my fault.
There you go. Quite nice. So you'll see that where this spot is. It's not worth using a sniper rifle from it because people will hear you booming away as they drive past. But for a suppressed DMR, it's quite a cool position. And I've used it a few times. You've watched some other videos. And as you'll see, I don't get spotted here. I mean, you know, the only person who spotted me was Loopy in the other position. So whether he was using thermals looking out of one of the windows, that's quite likely, it's the kind of thing he does. But even then I think it'd be quite hard to spot me from where I was. I haven't had an opportunity to check what the picture looks like, and I will. But you'll see at the end. Stop by at the end and you can see what's going on. As you can tell, obviously I've got the Von on, and that's because this turned out to be quite an exciting map. You see, look at this. These are all good kills. If you want to wind it back and look at the score when we sort of got going, you could see, you know, Op 4 getting hammered, which is, you know, typical on the American server because basically Blue 4 gets stacked and they use the redneck pawnies with the M32s, and it's a bit rubbish really. And you've got the towers and they all camp the towers. So 9 times out of 10. This server is stacked Blue 4, but somehow Op 4 seem to get their shit together, and it becomes a really good little map. One thing with this guy, if you see, you know, I could have taken shots at him, but I want him to stand still. I'm not going for his head, as you can see. I'm going for a body shot because I'm expecting hopefully to break his legs, to be honest. But I didn't. But now I know I only have to tag him again and he's dead. The reason I didn't go for a headshot is because I haven't really shot enough people on there to be dead certain where to aim to guarantee, and I didn't want to miss him and then him run over the top. And that was Tashi, and I thought, well, he's going to come back looking for me, so I needed to pay attention.
Little bird coming. Oof.
Everybody in the AO.
Get red.
And that is Tashi. He has come back, but fortunately I heard him. He doesn't know where I am.
That was a big one right there.
Fucking hell! And he's still alive. He's healing.
Sniper in this building. I can't get an angle on him.
He's out of it. What's going on down here?
M32.
I think they just crashed and bugged out. They don't know I was here.
When you beat the heli back.
Anyway, I want to go. Oh Jesus Christ! Look at this. It's going mental.
Oh, I got
Oh shit! And they've crashed.
Yeet!
You like that?
Yes,
you like that?
bitch.
That was
Let's go, boy.
Keep sending them, motherfuckers.
What was
Dang,
that?
this is our zone now. This is why
It's me
the
right
Russians
there.
Fucking send it.
when the Russians get
Hit
set
it with
up in the
RPG.
zone, you can't stop them.
So I've just listened to the VOD. It was quite atmospheric at the time, believe it or not. You know, they were very buoyant. The Op 4 team, as you can hear. I didn't realise there was another one in the SUV, but I managed to spot him. I nicked Tashi's saw, and the problem with the saw, well, there isn't any real problem. The saw's a great weapon. It's a laser. Is I don't use it with this sight, so I wasn't zeroed in really with it, and I might be kneeling down, but
You're talking underneath.
yeah, I wasn't aiming properly with this sight because, as you've seen, I use an RXO sight. I don't need the optics, so I haven't learnt it. But you know, I'm not rubbish with it, as you'll see. I got his rocket as well, which is quite handy. And I'm thinking, well, you know, our team really is making an effort. If you've been keeping an eye on the score, you know, we've been doing quite well to get back into it, look. And I was thinking, well, hang on a second, with this, you know, I could play blocking, basically. Instead of sniping at people in towers, I could, you know, just try and keep this road as closed as possible. Obviously, they're flying choppers in. So, I'm probably not going to be able to keep the road down. Now this one,
Go in the bunker, gravity.
how unlucky is that it just lands behind the tree? I still get a couple of it. Now, the problem is when I nicked his saw, I forgot to pick up spare belts. So if you look at the ammo, you know, I have realised this a little while ago, but his body had obviously despawned. So, I am trying to be a bit careful, but
Freaking look behind.
what I was thinking here is if I can just nick, you know, a few of these, wound them and slow them down, well, they're not in the zone there. If I can keep them bogged down, interested in me, well, that's guys who aren't in the zone, and we're earning points. And you never know what could happen. You know, one of our guys could come around here, one of our snipers might spot them. That was what I was hoping to do. They started firing rockets at me, and of course the guy who spotted me in the shed, who I don't know how I didn't kill him or haven't killed him, I was obviously told everybody else where I am. So there's a fair bit of fire coming in. So I'm thinking, well, I don't want to lose the kill streak, so if I survive, just survive. If I'm here, then, you know, they are going to have to keep looking over here if they run up the hill. And you know, I'm wasting their time, and they're not in the zone. I think I'm quite safe behind this rock, but it is getting a little bit leery. That's got a bit quiet. I'm thinking they've gone. Perhaps they've all run over the hill.
2 guys on your hill, Russian guy.
And then I hear that. Shit.
Can I get a res on top of that too?
So, I'm just trying to get away. I see this hatchback. I don't know how long this guy's been in there, so whether he's just AFK or whatever, whether that's from earlier. But he's got a rifle. There's a lot of fanning around and me not managing to pick up the right thing and rearming, and finally I get it. And it's got the 262s. So it's alright. I don't like this machine gun optic, because I always forget about the fact that it's 0 to 100 meters.
Can't get the damn doors.
But at least I've got a gun.
Must be lagging.
And then
Good call out.
that Humvee turns up, and that is Tashi. I know it's Tashi because he's desperate to kill me. He says, "Come looking for me." And Tashi, as we all know, likes his Humvees. Anyway, so I've put myself near the barrier in the bushes. He doesn't know where I am. And like I've shown you guys, you can shoot through the sides of the Humvees with the 262. So that's quite it. I'm going to get his rocket,
Can we get
and I'm going to have his saw.
Bill again? Is that
And this time, I am going to remember to
Pick everybody up, it's blue.
pick up the ammo. I'm in position, I can hear something coming. My Moors is ready, and I'm thinking jackpot. Only I didn't realise the Moors didn't destroy those things in one hit.
Do not try to land.
I was at least hoping that it would damage it enough that everybody in it spilled out onto the tarmac and I could have hosed them down with my squad automatic weapon, but it looks like there's only one guy in it, and I don't think the EPR go through that. So I let him bimble off down the side of the hill. What's happened now, if you're watching the score, is I am trying to get to the zone. I'm trying to help balance things up. As you can see, I've actually made it into the zone and we've got it. Equaliser, then we lose it.
Oh, good game, guys.
G fucking
That was
G,
a good
man.
comeback.
Good fucking game. You know,
That was excellent.
Shit, loses a freaking freak.
we should have
Easily the best game
Yo,
I've
we,
played.
hey, we almost did it though. We were thinking we was gonna lose, and then
We're down at 30 when I tried.
So as you can hear, everybody enjoyed that. It was almost an epic comeback. I played quite well there, actually, I think. There's my score, 32 for 1. And like I promised, I'm going back to that one death. And we'll look at it a bit more closely. I've zoomed right in on the tower, so you know, maybe you can spot someone shooting at me that I can't spot. If you listen to the sound, I mean, you know, it's difficult to work out. It can't be coming from tower 4. You know, is it that corner? Is someone sort of glitching that corner to shoot at me? I can't work it out. See, I'm checking tab 4, but I know they can't see me. So, I was quite perplexed, and I was quite perplexed for quite a long time, even when I really sort of visited this and looked at it, zoomed in. I was thinking, I can't understand that. And where is the guy that's shooting me? And why can't I see him? Oh, I think he just ducked at the last minute. It's so lucky. You know, it takes the rounds quite a while to get there from 800 metres. But anyway, we're going to see what happened now. If you watch closely. Can you see that? Watch it again. That's a tracer from the 240. I'll put it in slow motion. There it is. And now I'm going to pause it so you can see exactly where that round came from. You can see Tower 1 in the background. So that hasn't come from Tower 1. So I've got sort of two theories. Either he was right at the top of the sort of two-storey bunker, or he was sitting on the side of a chopper. Now, I've been and had a look, and he might have been in the bunker, but I can't be certain. So perhaps he was on a chopper. I don't know. Maybe he watches these videos and he'll come and tell us where he was, because that looks super spooky to me. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Quite a good game. Not a bad score. A bit of a shame to die once, but overall, some nice shots and some nice play. I think you'll agree.